This is the Sauna tent review and unpacking. This is my attempt at showing you the instructions. You're not missing much. The instructions were not very helpful in describing how to unpack it or close it back up. So just be aware that you're more than likely going to have to figure this out on your own. Here we start the unpacking, and this is a bit sped up. You can see the fire protecting opening. The hole is much larger than the diameter of my chimney pipe. It was nicely packaged together, and it had a nice convenient bag to carry everything around, certainly if you're trying to make this portable. Now here it's a bit awkward just to get things open. And this is where probably a second person would make things a lot more efficient or easier, but you do get the hang of it once you kind of experience it yourself once. You kind of see some stumblings around here, but you really just want to pop open one side and then the rest will come. In this case I was trying for what I believe was the top. In this case, actually they'll end up just being the side, and from that you get the rest open. So looking in, we can kind of see the construction, and it seems pretty good. It does pop up fairly easily, so if you're looking for something quick to go up for sure, that's not a problem. Coming down becomes a bit of a challenge. You can see the chimney opening roof, everything velveted together. There's a nice flap to contain everything at the top, which I'll show you in a moment. There are windows that you can see here, but you could also see some of the problems, which is the light that comes through the stitchings. Outside it's got a nice door flap with a little Velcro. Double zippers, top and bottom, so you can open it all the way or part of the way, which is helpful, especially if you're trying to keep the heat in. So you have two entrances at every corner. Here you can see the chimney opening that gets covered with that hole. Of course, that flap at the top needs to get rolled up using this little strap and then pin at the top. Difficult to do with one hand. Now off camera with two hands I was able to nicely roll that up and use the little straps to roll up that bundle. Ta-da! That's the satisfying sound of your window opening. And just as easy to close it up with a strap. This is sped up a bit, but you can see the chimney stacking inside to fit. This is the accessories in the kit. So here we're firing it up. So I loaded it up with some dry wood that I had, as well as some little starter stuff, some leaves and other miscellaneous in the backyard. I have a separate video to review the stove itself, but you'll notice it's slightly tarnished. That's from the testing or firing from the day before. The hope was to burn off any residual oils or smells that might be on the chimney before we actually use it inside the tent. So things are starting to warm up. It was about 40 degrees outside, and you can see it's getting up there in temperature. Temperature's over 70, so we decided to go inside. So it took quite a while to get up to 90, which is certainly warm, but not hot. A makeshift coffee can and some rocks with a spray bottle makes for an effective steamer. And the temperature here approaches 110, still not sauna temperature. Here's an image with it glowing red hot, but even still at night, it never really got up to temperature. A few extra runs afterwards with nice dry oak, never really got it up to any serious temperature. We did approach 120, but really the insulation is not adequate. Or maybe certainly a better stove would be necessary to put out some more BTUs. But all in all, not really 100% satisfied for it as a sauna tent. As a general pop-up tent, you're probably in good shape. So, thanks.